Hey everybody, welcome to a Sunday Q&A on a Tuesday. I really apologize that this is so late. I was actually in London over the weekend doing some pretty cool stuff that I can't tell you about right now, but it was filming with other YouTubers with this brand and it was doing something really cool, but you will see it soon, and that has delayed the Sunday Q&A. Sunday was the first day in my YouTube history, like since I did YouTube as a job, that I actually hadn't uploaded in that day, and I felt so bad, but I also felt good in a way, because I was like, right, I get to refresh, that was Sunday done, and that was the first day I never uploaded a thing, so it was a pretty big shock for me, and as you can see, I'm still not 100% perfect. For some reason, my hair is doing this really weird thing. I don't even know what it's doing. It like pops up. I guess it's headphone hair as well as like gym hair, because when you go to the gym, it's like, it just doesn't work afterwards. I mean, my brother has a convertible, and that's what it does to my hair. That's convertible hair right there. But anyway, today we're going to go over the Q&A, and we're going to go through the questions you guys have answered. You guys have asked, and I have answered, hopefully. Otherwise, it'd be a pretty bad Q&A. So the first thing I want to bring to your guys' attention is, yes, I am going to be at Insomnia 54. I think I mentioned this last time, but loads of you guys wanted me to confirm it. I am going to be there. I'm actually doing my own meet and greets. I'm doing like a challenge, a video game challenge live on stage, and I'm also doing a panel about YouTubing live on stage, which is going to be awesome. If you guys are there, come say hello to me, come see me, come see my meet and greets. I'll hopefully have some stuff to give away to you guys as well, which is going to be awesome. But I am so scared. Like, this is the first proper meet and greet thing I've ever done, and it's going to be one of the first times I've been on stage. I've been on stage a couple of times, but not really big, like, on stage. But, like, this time, I think I'm playing against Dan the Diamond Minecart, Gizzy Gazza, and somebody else, but I can't quite remember their name. But it's going to be really cool. Going to meet a load of awesome YouTubers there. I'm going to try and vlog it for you guys as well, because you all want me to vlog it. And the best thing about it is my car is going to be wrapped for it. If you don't know, my car's actually in the shop being wrapped and turned into a different amazing color, and that is the first time you guys are going to be able to see it, unless you like creep outside my house and I'm like, what are you doing out there? But hopefully you won't do that, because if you do that, I'm going to call the police on your ass and I'm going to bust you. Yeah. But it's going to be really cool. I hope to see you guys there, and it's going to be awesome. So next up is the first question from you guys. It is, who was your first kiss? Oh my god, my first kiss. Now, I know there's probably loads of them, and like, not like saying I'm a player. I've like kissed loads of girls, but it's like, there was probably loads of kisses when I was young, but the first one I can proper remember, like, you know, with like a girlfriend was probably, I was in year 4, so it goes reception, year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then secondary school. So I was still in primary school, and it was with a girl called Danielle, I think. I lived in Wales at the time. I lived up in a place called Narberth, down in South Wales, and I was year 4. She was year 6. She was 2 years older than me in school, and I was like, I was a big man at the time. I was like, this is insane. This is a weird thing. And I remember we had these like porta cabins for classrooms outside, and we went in between one of those, and we had our first kiss, and it was the scariest thing I have ever done. It was literally really scary, and it was so overrated and so overhyped. I was like, that's it? That was pathetic. But at least it went well, and it went okay. Now, I do remember that was like a peck, that was like that on the lips. But I do remember my first snog, or making out session, if you would, and that went not wrong, but it didn't go right. Now, I didn't know what to do. I was like, the day before, considering I was pretty young at this time, right, really young, I was like, I really don't know what to do here. Like, what am I meant to do? So I just kind of went at it, and I was like, that's not what I did, but I didn't know what I was doing, and it went okay. I got the gist of it after a while, but the first time, it's like, what am I meant to do here, bro? I need, like, someone next to me, like, someone going, yeah, that's all you did, just go on. But no, I didn't know what I was doing. I just kind of went at it, like, I mean, I was young at the time, and it was a scary moment, and she was 2 years above, so I was trying to impress, but it was an embarrassing time, but that was my first kiss at the end of the day. What cars have I owned? So yeah, as you guys know, I'm big into my cars. It's like my favorite hobby is just to drive, and I'm 19 and I've had like 7 cars. Luckily, I haven't had 7 cars because I've crashed 7 cars. I just chop and change them. My whole family actually change their cars so often. It's so fun to buy and sell cars and change them and upgrade them and downgrade them and destroy them, etc, etc. But the first car I had was a Ford Fiesta. I called it Fifi. It was amazing. It was my first car. It was just perfect. It was the best first car. Never had an issue with it, and I would still love to get it. If the person that I sold it to actually is watching this, I don't know who you are, and I can't remember your name, but if you have that car, I will buy it back off you, because I love that car, and to have your first car forever would be amazing. I then went and upgraded that. I bought a Vauxhall Corsa 1.8 SRI 2007 model, and the best thing about that car, not only being black and being the Ermshire edition, or Ermshire, whatever it is, which is like, has upgraded stuff, the number plate was HS51 XBG. And I always said that the XBG standard for Xbox Gamer Tag. I don't know why, but that was like the best thing about that car. Then after that, I went and I changed the car. I got a BMW 3 Series, and I was so happy with this car. It was a bit too businessman for me, and it was really expensive to run and insure, so I ended up selling that after only a couple of months. I then bought myself a Saab 9-3, which, although it sounds like an old man car, it was really good. I really liked the car. I put a straight through exhaust on it, so it was like a dirty diesel, and it was really cool. But then after that, I got my BMW 6 Series, which I still have right now. It's that green one that looks amazing, and I love that car, and sadly, I'm going to have to sell it soon, but I'm trying to hold on to it as long as possible. I really wanted Charlotte to want it so that she could drive it, but she doesn't want it because it's too big for her. And then I went and bought the Audi R8, which is like my dream car. Ever since I saw it in iRobot, it was the dream car, and that's what I have at the moment. So yeah, that's my car life. Where is Clash of Clans? I get this comment in every video I do. I thought I explained it last time. I'll explain it again. I can't do Clash of Clans videos at the moment because sadly they have banned me for doing it. Since I posted that video about a glitch, they said that I can't do that. I can't play I can play the game. I can't post videos about their game anymore, which is a real shame. So I can still play it, but I just can't post videos on it. I think it's a kind of a silly reason, and I know you guys too, because loads of people have posted glitch videos on the internet, and I'm the only one that's been consequent. But, you know, it's their game at the end of the day. It's completely up to them. I know you guys have been supporting. Some of you guys have said you've sent letters to them, and that's awesome, showing you your support for me and how you feel that I should carry on doing videos. Sadly, I haven't heard whether I can carry on doing videos again or if it's going to change, etc, etc, but I will let you know as soon as I do. If you want to help, feel free to send them a message, send them a letter, send them, tweet at them or whatever. But some people have been rude about it to them and have kind of been hating on them. Don't do that. They've been really cool. The game's been amazing, and I love them for it. But if you want to message them saying it's a little bit silly, come on, let him do Clash of Clans, feel free, and then I can carry on the Clash of Clans videos. But for now, I've actually been really happy playing other games as well. I would love to integrate both of them if I could, but playing other games has been really, really fun, and I feel that you guys have loved it as well. And it's been a breath of fresh air for the channel. Were you bullied in school? Luckily, no, I've not been bullied in school. I've been, I guess, bullied once, I guess you would say, but luckily I've kind of stayed away from being bullied, which is really nice. And I know people have been bullied, and it's horrible, and it should stop in schools, but the whole thing about, I know there's these anti-bullying campaigns, there's always going to be bullies in the world, which is a problem. Just keep away from them. Don't do anything to annoy them, and the people that bully usually are the weakest people. They have something, not wrong with them, but they have something where they feel that they need to make other people's life worse to make their own better, which is really quite sad if you think about it. So, you know, you've got to ignore it. That's the thing. If someone's being annoying to you, you don't like them, just ignore them. That's the best thing about it. I got bullied, I guess you would say bullied, once when I was in the playground. It was actually with one of my friend's bigger brother. He didn't really like me for some reason. I'm not sure why. And he actually came over, and just before that, I'd had my back. My back had gone, as in, like, I really damaged my back on my bath, believe it or not. I fell on my bath, and it, like, twisted my spine. I've still got a twisted pelvis from it. And, like, a couple of weeks after that, I was in the park with my friend, and he actually, not him, but my other friend's big brother pushed me over, and it hurt like a... I'm not going to say the word because it's rude, but it really, really hurt because my back had just been fixed, and I got pushed over onto a hard floor, and it really, really hurt. And that's the only time, really, I've been, I guess you would say, bullied. My friend's brother actually came over to him after that and did kind of get revenge, which is good, I guess, because it's always nice to get revenge, but it's also not a good thing to do. But that's the only time I've physically been bullied by someone, or, I don't know, pushed, I guess you would say. But it just happened to be because my back was sore. It put my back out for another couple of weeks. Otherwise, I would have got up and big man tinged him, smacked him in the face. No, I wouldn't have done that. But, yeah, just walk away if you're being bullied. Ignore it. I know it's a hard thing to do, but it's the best thing to do at the end of the day. There we are, guys. There is a Sunday vlog on Tuesday. Thank you guys for all the questions. If you have any more questions, leave them down below. Hit like on this video. Why did I do that? I don't know. You're not actually gonna do that. Boom, boom, boom. Hit like on the video and let me know what you thought. Let's see if we can get this over 5 likes, 5,000 likes. That would be amazing. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Peace out.